The sun hung low over the endless steppe, casting an amber glow across the grasslands as if the sky itself bowed before the rising power of a man no one yet fully understood. The wind carried dust, whispers, and the echoes of hooves, signs that a storm was building, not of weather but of conquest. In a world fractured by tribe and territory, a single vision was about to reshape continents. This was the beginning of the Mongol Empire, the greatest contiguous empire the world would ever know, stretching across lands so vast that even the most seasoned travelers struggled to imagine its span. Temujin, the man who would become Genghis Khan, once stood alone on the same steppe where the evening light now painted the horizon. He had known hunger, betrayal, and captivity. He had felt the sting of winter winds and the loneliness of leadership before he had loyal followers. But it was in these hardships that his resolve hardened. Every challenge taught him a lesson. Every loss shaped his strategy. By the time he united the Mongol tribes, the world had no idea that a force unlike any other was about to reshape history. The year was 1206 when he received the title, Genghis Khan, the universal ruler. Around him, the most formidable horsemen on earth gathered, archers who could hit a target while galloping at full speed, warriors unable to be separated from their bows even in sleep, and strategists who understood every inch of terrain they rode upon. They were not simply soldiers, they were a storm ready to break. Word of the first conquest spread like wildfire. Kingdoms on the borders of the steppe whispered anxiously of armies that moved faster than thought, that struck with precision, and that vanished before retaliation could be organized. Merchants returning from the Silk Road spoke of discipline, unity, and tactics so advanced that the old world seemed built from sand awaiting the tide. One such merchant was Arslan, a seasoned traveler who had crossed deserts, mountains, and empires. His stories of distant lands were legendary among traders. On one journey east, he witnessed a sight that froze him in awe. Tens of thousands of Mongol horsemen riding as one, dust rising behind them like the breath of a great beast. They passed him without a word, their eyes fixed forward, their movements rhythmic, their resolve unshakable. Arslan later recounted that the earth seemed to tremble beneath their hooves and that no army he had ever seen, Persian, Chinese, or Arab, moved with such frightening purpose. These warriors did not fight for land alone, they fought for destiny. The Mongols swept across